it's Alyssa from Livia here with another strength workout. Today we're doing upper body again. We'll be focusing on our back and arms. So we're working the biceps, which are the front of the arms, triceps, which are the back of the arms, the back again, like I said, and then also the abdominal muscles. We'll run through those pretty quick just to get a little burn in there with those. This class is 30 minutes long. From start to finish, and then making sure that you have the okay from your doctor before you get started with any sort of exercise program. Just a reminder too that these classes have changed from a total body workout now to strength workout, focusing on specific muscle groups and progressing and growing muscle each week. So you should be able to add in more weight as we go along, but starting with what you have right now and what you can do. So even if you're doing body weight or like soup cans or water bottles or anything like that, it's totally fine. Just use what you have. If you have really lightweight and it seems a little too easy and you're not getting a real challenge there, just increase the number of the exercise or the repetitions that you're doing and you'll feel it more there. But getting started, we will do a warm-up that's about a minute long and then go through this workout and then a little cool down. So reminder to take breaks as needed. I won't stop the video for breaks, but if you need to pause to catch your breath or get a drink, just go ahead and do that. So starting with a warm-up, I always like to start with jogging in place. We're gonna do 30 seconds there, starting right now. When it comes to the equipment for this workout, like I talked about in the last strength videos, is just using what you have around the house. So sometimes we collect things over the years and don't really know what to use them for. So just get everything you have out and it has any type of resistance, and we'll try to work it in. So next we're doing punches. So we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punches, you plant your feet, punching across the body, rotating through the core. So we have 30 seconds here. Should be a nice strong punch across the body, really opening up the torso and the upper body here. After this, we're going to move into jumping jacks. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into jumping jacks, 30 seconds. Our last warm-up move are skaters. So I will demonstrate those, but if you've worked out with me before, you know what that is. Jumping jacks are always good to warm up just for the sake of jumping, the plyometrics, really good for getting the heart rate up. And we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, skaters, this is a lower body warm-up here. We are starting on one side of the room, jumping over with that far leg, flipping the other leg back behind, almost like a speed skating move, and then to the other side. So we've got 30 seconds here, and we'll get into this workout. Even though we're not working our lower body, it's still good to just warm up the entire body because we are still engaging those muscles just because they hold us steady while we focus on the upper body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. So first, we're working the back. So pretty self-explanatory as to what that muscle is. We're going to do 2 sets each of 3 different exercises. So first one here is a bent over row. I'm going to demonstrate first with the dumbbells. It's because whatever size dumbbells you have any at home is always good to add into for resistance, so it can be used for pretty much anything. We're going to do 15 here. I'm going to demonstrate from the side. So again, we are using our upper body to hold ourselves in place while we do the movement. We're going to bend slightly a bent over row. Then our upper body is coming straight over. Reaching over the toes. The weight is down to start. We're pulling up, pinching between the shoulder blades. We have 15. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, you can keep your dumbbell, just one, or you can, if you're using like a kettlebell or whatever resistance you have, we are doing a Pallof press isometric hold. So you're holding the weight in one arm. What we're doing is shooting that arm out. You can use your other arm for support, but you really want to work one side at a time. We're going to do 30 seconds just holding, but you're squeezing the shoulder blades in and back. And so the hold on this weight isn't coming from your arm, it's coming from your back. So holding for 30 seconds. You can also hold the weight like this, whatever's comfortable for you. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. So other side here. Remember, squeezing in through the shoulder blades. This is where you should feel that resistance. Holding for 30 seconds. Here we go. After this, we have one more move for our back. And we're going to start at the top and do all three one more time. And then we'll move on to our arms. Halfway there, keep the weight up high. Your arms should be straight across, not way up here, not down here. Just straight. So you have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right, so you can grab those dumbbells again. Your second one. This is a rear delt, is the term for this move. So I'm going to show you from the side, but then when I do the exercise, I'll demonstrate from the front. So again, feet are going to be hip width apart, feet planted, bending slightly at the knees, then bending over, holding the weights like so. So this is how your body should be, how you should be holding your body throughout the whole movement. We're going to do 15 here. The weights are in, palms are facing in, the elbows are slightly bent, and then we're pulling back. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the neck neutral. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and one more, 15. Perfect. All right, starting back at the top, bench over row. For this one, I'm going to demonstrate with a different sort of equipment, piece of equipment. This is like a sandbag. I think it has a different name. Basically like a sandbag. This one's 11 pounds, so it's not super heavy. Same movement, so feet are going to be hip width apart, bent over row. Demonstrate from the side. Here we go, bending over. We've got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll show you from the front. 8. The chest is up. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, back to the isometric hold. I'm going to grab my dumbbell again. If you have a kettlebell, it's kind of the same thing, just holding it out. We're going to do 30 seconds. I'm going to start on the right. So I'm going to show you what this looks like from the front. And raising up. Hold for 30 seconds. Hold strong. Don't drop the weight. Don't raise it up. You can keep the elbow bent slightly. You don't want to put too much pressure on the elbow or any joints ever. Knees should be soft. Don't lock the knees out. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Here we go. Raising up. After this, we'll do those rear delts, 15 more of those. And we're moving on to the arms. Isometric exercises are really good for some muscle growth, for strength, but don't be fooled. They may look easy, but they are not. So it's constant tension on the muscle. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, grab your other dumbbell. Going back to the rear delt. So I'm going to show you from the front. We've got 15. Remember, this is what the posture looks like. Hold this posture all the way through. Elbows slightly bent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, moving on to the arms. So we're going to start with the back of the arms or the tricep. Fun fact, and I've shared this before, but if this is your first time here, your triceps, back of the arms, are actually bigger muscle than the biceps or the front of the arms. So I know there's a lot of focus on big biceps equals big arms, but it's actually not true. So we're going to do a skull crusher here is the term that I go by. Come down to your mat. Just plant the feet, bend the knees. This movement is in your upper body, so don't worry too much about what your lower body is doing. Just make sure you're in a stable position. So we've got 20. What we're doing is starting with the weight right above us, straight above us. We're bending at the elbows down to our head. So the weight should be right by your head. That's why it's called the skull crusher. Just bending at the elbows, not swinging the arms, and then raising up. So you're straightening the arm. So we've got 20 here. That was 1, 2, 3. What you don't want is like this right here. No swinging. Lock the arms, bending at the elbows. 4, 5, 6, 7. If one dumbbell in each arm is too much, 8. Just take 1 for both. Same thing. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more, 20. We're going to do these twice through each set. So it's always good to just start with a lower weight than pushing yourself too far, because if you end up way too sore, you're not going to be ready to work out tomorrow, maybe not even the next day, and you kind of throw yourself off that way. So focusing on your form, but also you don't want to overdo it to the point where you're going to be hurting yourself or in a lot of pain. So a little soreness is fine, and that's normal. But like I said, you don't want it to stop you from any further workouts for the week. Next, we're doing a Cobra Push-Up. So I'm going to demonstrate from the side. It's just like a normal push-up. But your hand placement is different. So instead of having the hands out wide, you're bringing them in so that your arms are right underneath the shoulders. So everything else is the same. You want a straight back and all the way down, straight line all the way down to your feet. But the placement of your hands is really the key here. So keeping them closer together, right underneath the arms. And then as you drop down, your elbows are going back, not out, and then up. So you're really feeling this in the back of your arm. You're going to do as many as you can. This is called a Cobra Push-Up. If you can do it on your knees, that's perfect. As many as you can. But otherwise, come in up to the toes, balls of the feet, down, up. That's 1. Do as many as you can here. From the knees, we have it like this. Same thing, just make sure the elbows are going straight back, not out. As many as you can. I'm gonna do 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So we'll be back, we're doing more of those. Next, we're moving to the front of the arms. So I'm starting with an isometric curl. So grab one of your dumbbells. This is where we're kind of using our upper body, or lower body a little bit more. We're going to come into a pretty deep squat. You're going to put your elbow up against your inner thigh. And so what this is doing is creating less movement of the arm and putting more focus into the actual muscle that we're using. So that's really the key here. Otherwise, it's just a bicep curl. So we're starting with our arm or our hand down low, the weight down low, and we're curling up. That's 1. We're going to do 20 on each side. If you can't get this low, just keep, as low as you can, but keep the spine and the neck neutral. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, switching sides. If you need to come up and take a break for your legs, that's fine. And as soon as you can, back down. 20 on this other side, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make sure you're really focusing on this muscle, not swinging the arms. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. All right, moving on, last one here. And we're starting back at the top of the arms. 1 more set each, and we'll move on to our abs, and then you guys are done already. So these are alternating inner curls. So you can do all kinds of different biceps curls. It's just kind of how you face your palms, where you're holding the weight, that really makes the difference. So for this, an inner curl, you come up, your feet are hip width apart, remember soft knee, don't lock them out. The weight is down by your hips, and the palms, instead of being straight forward, you're turning them out at about 45 degrees. So keeping the elbows into the body, we're alternating. So that means as one goes down, so if we start on our right, as we lower the weight on the right, the left is coming up. So that's 1 each, and we're going to do 20 each. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, almost there, 18, 19, last one on each side, 20. Awesome, so starting back up at the top here, we're doing the skull crushers. This time I'm going to demonstrate with my sandbag. So if you have anything that kind of puts the weight together and goes straight across, whether it's a weighted bar or whatever you may be using, that's great. So switching up the grip on this a little bit, we've got 20. So remember, arms are starting straight up at the top, bending at the elbows on the way down, and up. That's one. And we get a good grip on this side. Here we go. Back down. Two. Maybe this isn't the right one to use. Get the right grip here. Three. Four. Try one other thing. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got 20, remember. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Awesome. That one didn't give me a real good range of motion using this thing, but if you stick with the dumbbells, it'll get it. You've got gives you a little more movement. Next, going back to that Cobra Push-Up, we're doing as many as we can. Remember, it's just like a regular push-up, but you're bringing the hand placement in right underneath the shoulders. Elbows are going back instead of out. So keep them back. Tight up against the body is kind of what you're going for here. As many as you can. Here we go. Cobra push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more for me, 10. This is your last tricep, back of the arm exercise, so really go until you burn it out. The key. When you're doing body weight or low weight, higher repetitions or even all the way until you burn out the muscle is what you're going for. Next, we're going back into those isometric bicep curls, the front of the arms. So grab one dumbbell, coming down into a deep squat if you can. Otherwise, just really holding the weight in place. I'm going to demonstrate down low. We've got 20 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, one more. Switch sides. If you want to take a break for your legs, go ahead. I'm just going to keep it moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. All right, come up, grab your other weight. We're gonna alternate these inner curls. So we've got 20 each side. After our second arm comes up, we count that as one. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, halfway there. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one, 20. All right, down to the mat. We've got a couple abdominal, stomach exercises here. We're gonna do these one time each. I just like to spend a little bit of time on the abs and give them a little attention just because This just always helps to strengthen the core, low back, if you have any problems like that. Our first is called a dead bug. So come down to the mat. We're gonna do 20 total, so it ends up being 10 on each side. So our arms are straight up, our legs are up, knees bent 90 degrees. So I'm gonna drop my right arm back, and as I drop that back, my left leg is coming down, not touching the ground, but coming down pretty low. I'm holding my left arm and my right leg where they were. That's one. Now switch sides. One. So we'll count that as two because we're going to 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, last one. Bring it in. All right. We have a reverse crunch next. We're going to do 10 here. So again, stay on the mat, bringing the base of the spine, so your lower back, into the mat, pulling it all the way in, and you're sucking in at your belly button, kind of pulling your belly button down in towards the mat. Your back should be flat against the mat. Drop the legs straight out, and we're just bringing them straight up. So your body is bent around about 90 degrees. We've got 10. And what we're doing is lifting through the lower abdominals. So we're not pushing with our arms or anything else. We're not flailing our legs up. We're really bringing our legs up by crunching in our lower abdominals. So here we go. 1. You want to cross your legs up. Spine 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Awesome. Next we have a bicycle crunch. We're going to do 10 on each side. So same thing with our lower back and the abdomen pulled into the mat. Legs are coming in, knees bent 90 degrees. Our arms are behind our back, our head, just like if you were going to do a crunch or a sit-up. We're reaching our right elbow over to our left knee and then switching opposite side. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The goal is to do 10 on each side. If you can only do 10, it is a very hard exercise. I'm going to keep it moving just because we are running out of time. But feel free to do as many of those as you can. The more burn you get, the better. Next, we're coming up to our side. We're going to do side bridges. All we're doing is holding. So we're going to get our left elbow underneath our left shoulder. Our body is in a straight line, lifting up, and we're going to hold about 30 seconds on each side. Alright, make sure you're really pulling it in on this inside. It shouldn't be sagging down. It should really be pulling it in through the abdominal muscles right here. Alright, we've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Over to the right, same movement, just opposite side. And 30 seconds. This is our last move, and then you've made it. So another upper body day done. Make sure you guys do a really good cool down for time's sake. 3, 2, 1. I'm just going to show you a quick run through of some upper body stretches, but I'm not going to hold them. Make sure you take the time you need to cool down. Let the heart rate go down. A good upper body stretch for the arms, back of the arms, tricep, reach your arm back, pulling back at the elbow, just as far as you can get it down your back. And you should feel the stretch right along here. So hold that and switch sides. Same thing, hold that side. Really good upper body or upper arm stretch, back of the arm. You can reach over. This is more of a shoulder stretch, but it's good for your back. We worked our back. So this is a good one there. Reach one arm over and then your chin is gonna be peeking over that shoulder. Switch sides. Awesome. Another good stretch would be for the abdominal, so reach up tall. Just kind of arch your back just as far as it'll go. Don't have it be uncomfortable. That defeats the purpose. You can even reach down, back up. Awesome. So just take the time you need to cool down. Any other stretching you want to do, add in some stretches. That's always great flexibility. Helps keep the muscles loose so that you're not gonna hurt yourself. Hopefully, you know, your muscles may be sore after this, but a good stretch isn't gonna help so much with the soreness, but it just really, having flexibility really helps with these movements. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining me. Come back again for our next strength workout where we'll be doing the lower body again. Also, if you have any questions of these movements or just any workouts in general, send those to fitness@livia.com and then look for other videos posted every Monday through Friday. Have a great day. Thanks.